Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to the wrap-up series. So, we are started here. We're ending right where we began. Well, technically, we're not necessarily ending where we began, but I figured I'd start this episode where it all began. The point of this episode is purely just to get to all the endings of the game. There's 5 others that we haven't had yet. Um, there's 2 that we're going to be getting through the Hikiko Omori route, which is the file that we're on right now. If we look at my skills. Yeah, so we're on the Hikiko Mori route. We're going to get these 2 endings. These 2 endings are very similar to another 2 endings in the normal route, but I'm still going to go over them anyway. So yeah. By the way, the reason why this episode took so long to get out to you guys is because my controller broke off camera. I dropped it on the cord and the cord broke, and yeah, my controller broke. So I'm using my Switch controller now, and yeah, it's whatever. It's a mess. Anyways, so in order to get to the both of these endings, we have to go back to the real world, and I believe we can. I'm gonna do the not so terrible ending, and then after that, the terrible ending of the 2 that happens here. Dude, it's so weird to have to have Mari just kind of sitting chilling there. So as you can see, we have the stab option here. We're not going to do that right away. Tomorrow you will be moving away. What would you like to do? So I could just sleep until morning, and then we'll get the first ending here. There isn't something there. The last time we went to sleep, there was the Mari something that was chilling there. That's what the real name of the shadow dude is just Sunny something. Hey Sunny, it's Mommy. I'm waiting for you outside, so just come out when you're ready. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. Bzzt. All right. So we just head outside. Wait a minute. Who is this? Your mom is waiting for you outside. I guess he's a moving guy. I can't enter that room. And there's still no closet here. There's nothing here. So this is what happens if you completely unacknowledge everything that's happened in the game and you just hide it away the entire time. You bury the truth deeper and deeper until you move away without visiting your friends in real life at all. Bunch of strangers, the rooms are you don't want to go in still. That's it. And our something follows us. We can never run away from it. Because obviously we haven't dealt with it, so it's going to follow us until, until either we deal with it or we die. Which is a bit gruesome, but it is what it is. So, by the way, through this ending, it's presumed that Basil kills himself because he's never able to get over his something either. The only way Basil can get over his something is if Sunny helps him get over it. And so in this ending, we obviously don't do that. So it's presumed that he kills himself here, which is kind of evident by the sirens going on. But I guess this is it. It's gonna go through the credits here. So there's in the normal route, there's like I said, there's 2 other endings that are really similar to the 2 from the Hikiko route. Like I said, I'm still gonna go through them. They might be a little different, but if they are the same, if they are literally exactly the same, I might skip them because you'll know, and then I'll say something in once we're doing the bad ending. But I think they're different. I'm not sure. Hopefully these credits don't take too long. I wish we could skip these because we've already technically gotten the true end. Although I did start this file from scratch, so it's not like you would know. Oh boy. Yeah, this episode should be pretty short. I mean, I'm going on 5 minutes already here, but it's not like the other endings are going to take that long. I'll only watch these credits once, and then I'll skip the others, because presumably they're going to be the same. But yeah, it's finally we've wrapped up Omori. After this episode, that's it. That's all that's happening here. What a journey it's been. I've already started recording my next series. I've edited the first, like, the opening episode to the next series, and I've uploaded, like, I still need to make it public, but I'm waiting until I'm ready to do the series. But it's exciting. I'm excited for that new series. These credits are really long, unfortunately. But yeah, exciting stuff. I've also planned on a video that I'm going to release. What is it? Like near the end of April right now. Near the beginning of June, I have a video that I just want to release. Throughout my entire time of playing Omori, I've had something on my mind, and I just kind of want to record and like just talk about what I've been thinking about. And I'm also going to be doing a little bit of like a channel update during that video, so that'll be near the beginning of June. And then of course there's also the secret video that I want to do, which again that'll probably take me a couple weeks to do. There's something behind you. That's what the achievement is. Okay. So, oh geez, I'm gonna have to go all the way back now. I forgot to save. Oh no. Alright, I guess I am gonna have to make a cut then. Okay, so we're back. Just have to go through this sequence again. I remember the first time I saw this, the first time we stabbed Omori, I was just shocked, and now it's just like nothing. It's like, oh yeah, that's how you get back to the normal world. It's no big deal. Oh man. So before I get to this, just one thing I want to mention. Throughout the entirety of recording Amori, I've been recording my voice with the game. They haven't been separate. So in editing, I haven't been able to change the volume all that much in order to fix some of the issues. However, in the new series, I've tried recording my audio separately from the game sound, and I think I have put together a nice volume for those videos. So something to look forward to is more quality. Yay! The only downside of recording my voice audio separately from game audio is that it just takes more time editing. So but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I mean, I just gotta live with it, you know? For the sake of quality. So our something went away there immediately. That's because this is what we're doing. We're dealing with it, right? Oh, and a pool of blood. Ooh. Instead it's a phone call. It's probably our mom trying to phone us, right? Man. So dark. And I know what you're thinking. No, that is not the bad ending. Contrary to belief, that is not the bad ending. So in this ending, it is also presumed that Basil kills himself. Again, because Sunny's supposed to go save him. If Sunny doesn't save him, then Basil kills himself because Basil something takes over and he just can't deal with it. So that's it. Anyways, I'm gonna probably skip these credits because they're way too long. And in the next one, I'm going to be loading up the next clip. I'll be loading up my old save file. That's gonna be weird. And getting the new ending. So yeah. Okay, so I believe while I'm here, very comfortable bed. Would you like to go back to sleep? Okay, so where I am right here in order to get to the neutral endings is we have, if you remember, this is right after we went to Black Space and we visited all the doors with the keys, and then we entered the red door, remember? And then I believe after doing that stuff, we woke up here in Basil's house. So that's where we are right now. Is this the first time we've woken up in Basil's house? And this is the moment that we're supposed to go to Basil's room and save him from killing himself. However, we have the option here to just go back to sleep instead. I believe there is also the option to leave the house and go back to your own house and fall asleep in your own bed. But falling asleep in Basil's house gives us an extra scene here. And this is one of the neutral endings, I believe. Let me just double check here. Yes. Yeah, so this'll lead to the first of the neutral endings. And then after this, we'll have to go back to our house in the real world. So let's just do this. Okay, so we went back to sleep. All our friends aren't chilling here. Also, I want to quickly mention, apparently there is the first time. Okay, when do we? The time that we wake up from white space. This is before we go to black space, and this is the same day in which I think we go to the treehouse and we get Aubrey on our team. So we have all four friends in real life. We have Sunny, Kel, Hero, and Aubrey all together in real life. Before we come to Basil's house and do the sleepover here, I believe there is some extra content you can do in the real life, and there's like extra scenes you could do. I don't know if you remember the recycletists that appeared at the playground at some point. You end up doing like this quest where you enter these recycletists lair and you essentially play the game like you were in Dream World. Like you have tagging out functions and all that stuff, but with real life. So everyone's grown up and it's all in Sunny's world, right? It's kind of interesting. I wish I would have known to do that, but obviously when we played through it normally, I didn't know. I had no. There's no way for me to have known that I could have done that. I suppose if we explored a little bit instead of going straight to Basil's house, we could have figured it out. But I don't know, for whatever reason, I was just in a rush to get through the game. So I'll leave that content and all that Black Space 2 content that I was talking about in previous wrap-up episodes for you guys if you ever want to play the game. That'll be something extra that you could do. So yeah. So if you remember, we were supposed to have saved Basil, and so we actually went back to sleep instead. And so our friends woke up, and I'm so sorry, Basil. Please forgive me. Why, Basil? Why did you do it? Kizzy, why does this keep happening to us? Please, Kizzy, you shouldn't be seeing this. You're supposed to be moving out today, on your way to a fresh new start. We'll take care of everything here. Go on ahead. We'll be okay, I think. That's so unsettling that the words aren't are like all gibbly there. Why? Why am I so useless? Do you want to look in Basil's room? So Basil something is behind him, and obviously he has a stab wound in his stomach there. Damn. Oh, that time the words were normal. That's kind of weird. So I guess, what can we do here? I think we can leave. Is that what's going on? Okay. So we can leave. I think all that happens now is we just return home, and then that's it. I think we'll get the other two neutral endings that we got from the Hikikomori route. I think we might be able to. Oh, I thought that was my house. I don't know why. Um, yeah. So I think in here we can pick up a steak knife in the kitchen, right? Yes. And then we do we? We should have the option to stab ourselves. What's that? Well, that's bloodied Omori, I think. If you don't remember when we were going through uh what part that he caused everything to go all bloody, I don't remember. It was the part where actually that's kind of weird seeing that image because I think that happens after. I think if we saved Basil and we went to the hospital during that secret sequence of us being passed out in between, fighting Basil and going to the hospital, there's a moment where Sunny confronts Omori, but Sunny goes through a bunch of stuff and Sunny ends up like losing fingers and stuff and he becomes more bloody as he goes through it. That's weird that we see that image because I think that's bloodied Sunny instead. We can't go in the closet. There's nothing here. Well, there's clearly something there. I don't know about that. Oh, is that hair on the wall there? Very comfortable bed. There's hair on the wall. So, yeah, I don't think we're able to kill ourselves here, but I think we just go to sleep and then we wake up and then we get in the car and then we get the neutral end. You have a new message. Hey Kizzy, it's Mommy. Tomorrow's the big day. The movers will be here first thing tomorrow morning. I gave them the keys, so don't freak out when you see them. Remember to finish organizing your things today. I'll be picking you up in my car out front. Just come outside when you're ready. Okay, that's it for now. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. Okay, so yeah, this will just lead to the neutral ending in which we get in the car and drive away. That's Basil something in the background. That's kind of interesting. I guess Basil something followed Sunny. That's kind of interesting. You've been living here for as long as you can remember. Actually, hold on. This doesn't seem right. Oh, I see. Yeah. So there's no door here. There's nothing, because in the Hikikomori route we got a reset. Um, because we didn't deal with, we didn't go to black space. We didn't deal with, our stuff. And so we didn't get a reset. So this is just, there's nothing for us to explore. We went through black space and the entire dream world got destroyed because of it. And so, yeah, we just got this. Luckily, Miwo is still alive. We haven't killed Miwo in this playthrough. God, I still feel bad for that. So yeah, like I said, we just stab ourselves here, and then it's the neutral ending where we get in the car and we drive away, and that's it. So I will be back in the next clip. I'm not going to do the double suicide ending because, like I said, when you're in Basil's house before you go back to sleep, if you go back to your house and pick up the steak knife and you can kill yourself then, that's when you can do that. And then it just leads to the double suicide ending again, and that's it. So the next clip will be the bad ending. Yeah, which I believe will be in the hospital for that. I think. I don't know. You'll just see when we get there. Oh, I just realized that because we picked up the steak knife, we killed ourselves in our sleep. Okay, that's kind of different. I just I don't know why I just realized that. I'm like looking at a forward here and then there's that. Okay. Well, so a little different, but you know, still get the double suicide ending. All right. So this is actually I think where we're supposed to be. We have to do the fight with Omori is what's going on here. The very last fight. You remember during this fight we get our violin and we're supposed to fight Omori that we cannot win no matter what we do. Um, in our main playthrough in which we got the good ending, what happened is that Omori ended up defeating us, but it allowed us to retry. And obviously, because we said yes to retrying, we ended up getting the good ending. So what we have to do is we have to get back to that point where Mori defeats us, and then instead of saying yes to retrying, we just have to say no, and that'll lead us to the bad ending. Which the bad ending is very like I could tell just from a screenshot, it's gonna make me feel really nostalgic. Not because like I've been through this game before, but because of so many endings that have been throughout like past RPG Maker styled games and stuff like that. It's interesting. I'll talk a little bit when we get to it. Yes, we will play the violin. So I wonder if during this fight I will be allowed to just attack right away. Like the last time we fought him, I tried to stay alive as long as I possibly could, not knowing that it's actually impossible to kill him. Like you have to die. So I wonder if I could just attack right away and just let him defeat me right away instead of having to wait for so long. It's interesting. Every time I play this game, there's like more content I discovered. Like I said, before starting this episode, I didn't know that there was like extra content you could do with the recycletists and like, you know, in the real world where you get to play with Sunny and Kel and Aubrey and all them. I didn't know that until I started like looking up everything I needed to record for this episode, and it's like, oh, there is more content, and it happens every time. The last time I recorded this stuff, I learned that there was a whole bunch of stuff you could do in Black Space too, because I was looking up research on the guy with one eye that was in the treehouse. It's just, I don't know. So here we just, I'm gonna just try and let him defeat us. Like I'm not gonna do anything fancy. And hopefully that'll be it. You should just die. Yes, I mean, that's what I did right there, right? Do you want to retry? So I think here we say no. This music is... This music is wild. So I believe we should wake up at the hospital here. Because if you remember, this is in between... Oh wait, we're not in the hospital? Oh, maybe we have to do that stab thing. And then we'll just wake up then. Because this is in between us fighting Basil to save him. Right. So right now Basil's in the hospital too. And Basil is alive. So this is why it's the bad ending. You'll see in a little bit. So after we stab ourselves, we should be in the hospital. Or maybe not. Hold on, let me just check and make sure. Let's see. Okay, so wait. White door casts a faint shadow. Open the door. I thought I just stabbed myself. I thought I just woke up. Like once you say no, I thought, dude, this guide I've been following, so misleading. Oh, the music is. Can you tell that the music's different? Can you tell that it's like derpy? Ah, there we are. So now we are in the hospital. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? We literally don't have a choice here, by the way. If we say no, we're just stuck on the roof. So.
Close your eyes, you'll be
Dude,
here soon.
there's voice acted like music in this game?
Doki doki hontou ni nettai. Demo kono wa dou dekinai.
Close your eyes. Oh my god. And we're not even at the title screen here. Like, Sunny and Omori are just not here. That's wild. Man. I don't speak Japanese. Like, I don't. Although I kind of wish I did. I wonder what they were saying in there. Man. So, I guess that makes sense why it was so crazy at the end there, because what happened there was when we said no to retrying, Omori took over Sunny's body just entirely and caused Sunny to jump off the rooftop of the hospital. And I thought it was going to be really peaceful because, like I said, I only saw a screenshot. I didn't know that there was going to be like voice acted music in it, but I like it was a little crazy there. But that's understandable because Amori took over, so it's understandable, why that would happen. Oh man. So yeah, the reason why that's so nostalgic is because there's so many games from the past where they either take place in a hospital or you jump off the roof of a hospital. Like I think in Yume Nikki, that's an ending for Yume Nikki is you jump off the roof of a hospital. So obviously it's if that's the case, pretty inspired. But man, what a game! Seriously, holy crap! Whew, and that's it. Um, I still have some thoughts on the game, although I'm gonna hold off on saying them for just because. Um, Also, going through the credits there, I noticed the name of Toby Fox came up. That name sounds familiar, and for whatever reason, I think isn't Toby Fox the guy who made Undertale? I think I might be crazy. I don't know. I'll need to look into it, but yeah, interesting. What a game! What a game! And that's gonna be it. That's it for the wrap up series. I mean, there's nothing else here. When I was going through the game, I kind of wanted to go through and do all the achievements and put that into a video, but I don't know. I figured maybe I wouldn't do that. Like as I got close to the end of my main playthrough, I was like, maybe I won't. I can leave that content for you guys when you play the game. It's not like everything's just. I mean, some of the achievements are like super ambiguous and like super secret, but they're not like hard to get. You just need to look up a guide and then just do what they tell you to do, and that's it. Like there's no like skill into getting achievements in this game, so it's it is what it is. But that's gonna be it. Like I said, a little bit of quite a bit shorter episode, but that's just because there's not a lot for me to plan here. Um, yeah. As for when I'm going to start the next series, I am not too sure. Uh, I've off camera, I have been really enjoying playing RimWorld. I got it recently, played it for the first time. Very very tough game to get into, but now that I'm starting to understand it, I've been enjoying it a lot, but I haven't been recording it because I don't know. I've been playing it modded. So, and like if I'm gonna do RimWorld as a series on my YouTube channel, I don't want it to be modded. I want it to be like the only mods I want in it is quality of life stuff, not cheating mods like I have. And it's not like I, you know, did cheating mods. I mean, they in RimWorld they literally give you the ability to do debug mode and do whatever you want, but that's not. It's just for fun, It's just for fun. That's all it is. So anyways, yeah, I've been doing that off camera, but like I said earlier, I've also started recording the next series, but I don't know when I want to release it. There's a couple of projects I want to work on, and I want to get started on the video that I want to release at the beginning of June, like I said. So that might take me it's gonna be my first ever scripted video, so it'll take me like probably a little while to write everything up for it, and I want it to be really clear and concise. So yeah, I got projects underway. I have recording underway. We'll have to see. Probably give me like at most 2 weeks. If I take longer than 2 weeks, then something's wrong, and you're okay to hate me. But I would say 2 weeks at most for the next video. Um, but yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this Omori series, cause holy crap, what a life-changing series it is. Like you don't have to take this game seriously at all, but if you I don't know how to describe it. My experience with the game, like I didn't have to take this game personally at all, but just as I played it, I don't know why. I just started thinking a lot about my past and a lot about, my current situation in real life. And this game sort of I don't know how to describe it. It didn't like change me, but it sort of I don't know, like indirectly let me close a chapter on my life. I don't know how to describe it. All this deep stuff, just be like, oh, Kizzy, that's not that deep. You don't listen, guys. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the series as much as I did, cause wow, that was a blast. And it's like I said in the past, I only want to do YouTube just because sometimes I want to play games and I want to share the experience. That's it. That's all I want from this. That's it. Just a hobby. Just, play a game, have some fun. If other people have fun with me, that's it. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of this game. Tell me, of your experience. If there's anything in this game that like called out to you personally, I would love to hear it. I mean, this game changed my life at least a little bit, so maybe it's changed yours. I don't know. Again, you don't have to take this game that seriously, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next series. Take it easy.
Close your eyes, you'll be here soon. 1、2、3、4、5分時々本当に熱帯でもこのワードできない